Welcome back to the farm. Welcome back to another video. As you can probably tell in the title, this is a video about me getting ready for our first market and actually going to our market. I was going to try and upload this last week and then just kind of never happened. I had to work and all that sort of fun stuff, so didn't happen, but I'm finally getting to it, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So one of the first things I did for preparing for the market was actually making those little price signs so I can display prices basically at the market. It's a requirement that we have there. And I was originally going to do a printout like we've done in the past, but I wanted to do something a little bit more fun, a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, I guess you could say. So I started off by staining these little pieces of craft wood that I just got at the craft store. I used the same exact stain that my dad used when he made our display boxes that we'll be using more in the fall for our bigger squash and stuff like that. So I stained them the same color so that they could match. So then once they were all dry, I measured them out and taped them so that there was space left in the middle, and spray painted them with chalkboard paint. And I did a couple layers of this so that they were little mini chalkboards. Alright, next up was trying to get our new tent set up. This was so hard because it's so new. It's really stiff. And I got so frustrated that I honestly just kind of gave up. But when I got to the market, I had help, so it was alright. Next up was actually picking all the veggies for the market. I didn't get a whole ton of footage of this just because I was trying to focus on picking stuff and making sure I got everything I could. But what I did get picked was summer squash, so I got some zephyr and a ton of patty pan. I also got a bunch of zucchini, I got some peppers, I got sweet peppers, and then a couple bell peppers, and some banana peppers, a ton of tomato. I also got about a 5-gallon bucket of beans, which did not end up being enough at all. And then I also got some potatoes as well. So the rest of the footage is basically me at the market. This clip, for some reason, I decided I should videotape me trying out a pepper that we have in our garden. I wasn't sure if it was a hot pepper or a sweet pepper or what it was, so I was trying it to see. It did thankfully end up being a sweet pepper. And I also did end up packing the truck on Friday night. I just didn't get any footage of that because my phone ran out of battery. And I also was very quiet at the market because it was really awkward and I didn't want people to see me videotaping. But yeah, that's it. So let's get into those clips. Alright, so it is 7:23. I woke up at about 6 o'clock, I think. Got ready, finished packing up the truck, and then got some ice. So now I'm headed to go to the market, and I'm sorry it's very shaky. So I didn't film too much last night when we were packing everything up. It got to be really dark out and my phone ran out of battery. But when I get to the market, I'll show you what the back looks like. So this is the remnants of our truck. I already put the tables out and I got help to put our canopy up, so that was really nice. I had tried putting the canopy up the other day, which I think I'll put a clip on here, and I was struggling a lot. So I'm glad that I got help because it was really hard. So now I'm gonna work on getting the tablecloths on the tables and start setting vegetables out. So yeah. I'm gonna hop back in here real quick. These next few clips are just me basically getting the vegetables ready. Here I'm taking all the cherry tomatoes, and we've got these little baskets that we've used in the past, and they are really nice and they look pretty good too. So I was just putting the tomatoes in the baskets, and then I put like the peppers in baskets and beans in baskets. So after I did that and got them all ready, it was time for me to start pricing things out. And my dad was, I think, busy at work, so he wasn't too sure of what to price, so I kind of went around and looked at everybody else and what they were selling and how much they were pricing it for to get kind of a general idea of how much I should be charging for my stuff. So one thing that I knew was going to be difficult, and it definitely is turning out to be kind of disheartening, honestly, is going into this brand new. You have vendors at this market that have been there for years, and they have really good products, and they have loyal customers that know that, and they go to the market specifically for them. So not only do we not have loyal customers yet, we also went to the market kind of later, on the later side of things. We didn't have those early products like rhubarb and asparagus or baked goods or anything like that. So we are farther down the line, which makes it a little bit more difficult to people to come down and see us instead of just kind of coming close to our stand and kind of looking at see what we have instead of actually coming up to me and seeing what I have available. So it was a little difficult, and making sure you don't price too low so that other people aren't selling things as well, but also not pricing too high. So it was a little on the difficult side, but that just comes with the territory, basically. So this is what my stand looks like right now, and I've got a couple signs for our chickens and then some business cards. Looks a little weak. I don't know where my little distance things are. So we have to wear masks the whole entire time, and it gets pretty hot. But I've already sold 2 things of green beans, and then I decided to put out our potatoes because some lady said that people will want potatoes, so I decided to put out our potatoes. And I didn't have enough time to eat my breakfast, so I'm trying to sneak it under my mask. Alright, so this is what I have left. I've sold 1 zucchini, sold a thing of potatoes, sold out of my tomatoes, sold out of beans, almost out of peppers, so we're working our way down. So far it's been pretty good. It's really hot today, and I didn't get a chance to eat my breakfast, so I'm trying to eat it now. What I've learned from my many years of doing farmers markets is you have to get used to people saying no or ignoring you. So I learned so far I need to bring more green beans. I could also up the price a little bit because I sold out pretty quick and more people were looking for them. Okay, so I'm heading home now from the market. It was a pretty good day. I sold out of green beans pretty quick. I brought like a 5-gallon bucket, and I thought that would be like more than enough, but it wasn't close to enough because I still had quite a few people come up and ask me about green beans. So I'll probably bring 2 5-gallon buckets next time, is what I'm thinking. But at the beginning of the market, before it started, after I had like gotten everything set up, I went around and I checked out other people's prices to know like what I should be charging because I had no clue. I do remember we used to charge like $2 for a basket of beans, and now then today I was charging $3. So I think next market I'll see how many people have a day. I think I'm gonna be going every Wednesday and Saturday. I think I'll have enough stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go empty our truck now and then count money and then take a nap because I have to work later. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give us a like and subscribe. And again, like normal, I'll have our Instagram and our Facebook links down below. Go give those a like if you have either one of those. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!